Hi there, boys and girls. Welcome to another language arts lesson. Today we'll be looking at reading comprehension. I will be your teacher, Mrs. Pine Gallimore. The strategy we'll be using today is called fix-up strategies. At the end of the lesson, students should be able to use fix-up strategies during the reading of the story, The Face in the Porridge. You might be wondering, what is fix-up strategies? When comprehension breaks down, readers use a set of strategies to repair comprehension known as fix-up strategies. For example, 1. Use pictures or context clues. 2. Ask questions. 3. Go back and reread. 4. Summarize and retell. 5. Make predictions. And 6. Graphic organizers. In this lesson, we'll be looking at 2 of these strategies. On screen, you'll see a sketch that Molly made while she was reading a story. The sketch has a tree, a cow, a pool, and a house. Now, you can look at this sketch and have an idea of the things that was in that story. There are some questions we can ask ourselves when we experience difficulties during reading. We can ask, do I need to sound out the words? Do I need to slow down and reread? What do I already know that is like what the author is saying? What is happening here? What is the author trying to tell me? Do other words in the text give me clues to an unknown word? Yes, boys and girls, by asking ourselves these questions, we can solve many of the difficulties we face during reading. Here is an activity I would like for you to do. Close your eyes and listen as I read a paragraph from the story, Faces in the Porridge. When I am finished reading the paragraph, make a sketch of what you see in your mind. Then, Grandma placed a prune in the center of the bowl. Ah, there it is, the nose. Now the porridge has a face. Go ahead and make your sketch. Now that you've made your sketch, help me to read this paragraph. Every morning, Peter grumbled when he was having his porridge for breakfast. I don't like porridge, he would say. It doesn't taste good. It is too thick, too thick, too thick. And he would sigh and stir, sigh and stir. Hurry up, Mama would say. You will be late for school. But Peter would stir on and on. Here are some questions that will help us to find out if we've understood what we've read. Who prepared the breakfast? What was prepared for breakfast? When was the boy having his breakfast? Where was the boy sitting? Why did the little boy keep stirring the porridge? If you are able to answer all of those questions correctly, then you would have understood what you've read. Okay, boys and girls, you are doing well. I want for you now to read the slide which will be on screen. word is underlined, by reading what is on screen, are you able to tell the meaning of that word? Is the information on the screen enough to give you the meaning for that word? Boys and girls, let me remind you of a fix-up strategy that we can use to get the meaning of that word. This fix-up strategy is called read ahead. Read ahead means that you continue reading. In doing so, readers discover clues to assist them in understanding the meaning of unfamiliar words or phrases. After reading ahead, they then look back to see if they have resolved the problem. Now read what you see. Are you now able to tell what the underlined word means? Wonderful. Carbohydrates are nutrients. They are good for our bodies. Sometimes when we are reading, we'll come across words that are unfamiliar, words that we have never seen before, and we are unable to syllabicate and decode. These words are difficult words. Now, there are some reasons why a word might appear difficult. Why was a word difficult? I had trouble pronouncing it. I didn't know what it meant. I didn't know what it meant and I could not pronounce it. Have this ever happened to you? It happened to me many times. But there are some things that we can do to make these words known to us. Here are some strategies to attack a difficult word. You can check the parts of the word that you know. Try blending the sounds in the word together. Identify the prefix, suffix, and root word. Think of another word you might already know. Read on to look for clues. Try another word that makes sense. Reread the sentence to make sure the word you figure out makes sense. When you try some of these strategies, you'll be able to discover your new word. Try to read this sentence. I know that some of you were able to, but there are some of you who do not know what that underlined word is. Let us see if we can use some of our fix-up strategies to identify the word. The word is spelled A-M-A-Z-E-M-E-N-T. A gives a short vowel sound, A. M-A-Z-E is a monosyllable word ending with silent E. We know that silent E makes the first vowel say its name. So, that part of the word, M-A-Z-E, says maize. The next part of the word, M-E-N-T, is a suffix, which means an action. M-E-N-T, m-e-n-t, says meant. Now, let us blend the sounds together. Amazement. Amazement. See, boys and girls, it is so easy to identify the word using fix-up strategies. Now, boys and girls, here is our last activity. On your own, you're going to read the story. What is the name of our story? The Face in the Porridge. Use fix-up strategies to assist you in understanding the story. We are now at the end of today's lesson. Let us review the objective. Did we use fix-up strategies during the reading of the story The Face in the Porridge? Oh yes, we did. Now that you are equipped with other strategies you can use during reading, I am sure that you will be comprehending your stories even better. Until next time, walk good.